I'm live. First time in a long time. I had my laptop that I like to use broke. I don't like this one. And my son got me souped up a computer. It's smaller than the size of a box of tea. And it's amazing, but it doesn't have a camera. So I haven't been doing this. I don't like this particular spot where I have this computer that I don't like the background, etc. But that's life too, isn't it? I guess I can change it like this a little bit. Anyway, this is a picture of my grandkids on this blanket, and it's nice. But anyhow, I'm going to be doing some videos again, and I'm not going to say what day. It's 79. Sometimes I think I'm going to do something and then I either forget or I don't feel up to it or whatever. And I'm pretty active. I walk and hike and do stuff, but I don't have the energy that I used to have. So I don't want to obligate myself to say I'm going to do this every Monday or whatever. But I'm going to be on here a couple of times a week again, just to help educate you about essential oils. And I'm going to do things a little bit different than I did before. I think I'm going to take maybe one subject, one illness, one whatever, and explain to you what I do. Today, I'm going to talk about dogs. Uh, my dog, my big boy, he's 90 pounds, but he was born with bad spine and hips, so he can't walk real far. But I do keep him from pain with essential oils. And I used a mixture on him that I use on myself. And it has frankincense, copaiba, and deep blue is what I use when I have pain, a mixture of those. I don't have pain often, but I put this, sometimes I forget or I just get busy and don't do it. But as a rule, I put this on his back and spine every day. And then he has short hair and he's quite beautiful, but and it makes him all shiny and nice. And he doesn't have pain, so even though he can't walk real far, he lives without pain, and I'm so grateful for that. And so that's what I want to do when I get on here from now on. I want to just go over maybe one thing and what I use for that one thing, and how it works either for me or the pets, because I'm an animal aromatherapist as well as an aromatherapist for people, but I I'm a certified animal aromatherapist, and I don't know everything about animals, but I know more than the average person, and I know more than the average person about oils because of who I've learned from. Uh, One, and I mentioned this before, but if you're new, I'm going to explain it again. First place, when I moved out to California, that was December 2012, and in March of 2013, I got introduced to doTERRA. And they've got 45 doctors on staff, and they've got just tremendous education. And at that point, they were fairly new here, so they had classes 2 and 3 times a week. And then I was introduced through doTERRA to Dr. Sue, and she's in her 80s. She has used essential oils since birth because her grandmother used them. And then she became a registered nurse and then got 2 PhDs, one in biochemistry to better understand oils, and one in psychology to better understand oils on a psychological level. And there's nobody in the country, I don't think, that knows more than her. She's amazing. And daily, I learn something from her. Plus, I've taken many, many, many classes from her, but daily, because I'm on her Facebook page. I'm on her, she's got 3, and I'm on her website. So I just learn daily from her. And she's my idol. There's no doubt. I just love her. And I think she knows more than anybody else in the country about essential oils. And then my story is, again, if you're new, I was introduced to oils when I started my massage business in 20, what was it? This is 2024. Oh, in 2000. Yeah, it's 24 years. So I learned from a snot-nosed kid 20 years old about essential oils. I started my massage business and she said, "Oh, you should use essential oils, Miss Judy." And she gave me my first few lessons. So that's 24. And then she went back to college, so somehow we lost touch. But she got me interested in oils, and I've been so blessed that she introduced me at least to it. And normally you wouldn't listen to a 20-year-old kid when you're in your 50, early 50s. But when she talked to me, I got goosebumps all up and down my spine and my arms, clear down my arms. And every time I tell this story, even now, I have goosebumps. So, because of the goosebumps, I thought God was telling me I should get into essential oils. And so I did. And I've studied oils daily since. So, I'm not the expert that Dr. Sue is, never will pretend to be. But I know more than the average person about essential oils, and I love essential oils, and I live my life in a natural manner, which many doTERRA people do. I'm not the only one, but I know that most people don't. I live a very natural lifestyle and have really even before then, I was eating natural and doing all this. And for 79, I'm in pretty good shape because I really don't. The only one thing I have wrong is a hernia. I really, I'm in real good health, and I look a little younger because I dye my hair. But that's it. I mean, I don't. I'm in good health, and it's because I've taken care of myself. I'm so grateful that I have learned this from other people. I didn't know. Starting with first grade, we didn't have kindergarten, but even in first grade, they were telling us that we should drink a lot of water and we should eat this and we should, and so for some reason, most of my life, I've just paid attention to those things and I'm real grateful that I have. Real grateful. And my kids eat pretty healthy too. And my kids hike and walk like I do. So, they eat healthy and I have one son that doesn't eat quite as healthy as the rest of us, but he does eat, vegetables and he does do some exercising. And when we hike as a family, he goes. He doesn't walk and hike every day, but he's got his huge, um, what family room with a huge TV, and he's got several pieces of exercise equipment in there. So that's basically what he does. But so I'm just grateful my family has followed suit in that area. They don't follow suit in everything I talk about, but they follow suit where health and exercising is concerned. I'm real grateful for that. So, if you are interested in some oils that will help you or your pet as far as pain is concerned, this is pain management, and it's amazing to many times oils will actually heal something. But let's just say you have arthritis and it's not healed, then you can at least be pain free. This is pain management and it's awesome. And I love you all and I'm glad to be back. And again, I'm not going to say which day for sure and put myself under the pressure that I have to do it on a particular day that maybe I don't feel up to it. So I don't get sick, but I get tired. There's days like if I have a couple of real busy days, the next morning I'll be pretty tired. So that's about the only thing. And anyway, I love you all. I love oils. I love dogs. I actually was certified as an animal aromatherapist, but I really only work with dogs. I maybe would work with a cat, but really, dogs are my thing. And I love dogs and I love to help them and help their mommies and daddies. Thank you. Have a good day.